Now let us discuss about partial dependency in DBMS. A partial dependency occurs when a non-prime, prime can also be called as key, attribute depends on only a part of the composite primary key. Composite primary key can also be called as candidate key rather than entire candidate key. So when a partial dependency will occur when a non-key attribute depends only on a part of the candidate key rather than entire candidate key. So let's see this example. So this table totally contains 4 attributes. They are student ID, student name, course ID, course name. Now we need to choose primary key. We can't select student ID as the primary key because a single student may register for different courses. Here the registered number 1 student registered for C course as well as registered number 1 student registered for DBMS. Primary key means duplicate values are not allowed. The primary key means the values must be unique. So we can't select student ID as the primary key. Likewise, we can't select course ID as the primary key. Why? Because a single course may be offered to many students. Here, DBMS course is offered to 2 students in this example, in this table. So likewise, a single course may be offered to many students. So we can't select course ID as the primary. So we can combine these 2 attributes as composite primary key. Composite primary key means it is collection of attributes. So here the composite primary key or candidate key contains 2 attributes such as student ID and course ID. Composite primary key can also be called as candidate key. So here the candidate key contains 2 attributes. They are student ID, course ID. The remaining attributes are called as non-prime attributes. So what are the key attributes here? Student ID and course ID is key attribute. Whereas remaining attributes such as student name and course name are non-key attributes. So if you take the candidate key, so 1 CSE 1. So here the registered number 1 student registered in CSE 1 course. Next 1 CSE 2. But 1 CSE 1 will never exist again. Likewise here we have 2 CSE 3. 2 CSE 3 never exists again in the table. Next, let us consider the functional dependency. Student ID implies student name. So that means student ID determines student name. Here the student name is depending on the student ID. If we know the student ID, then we can easily determine what is the student name. If the student ID is 1, then the student name is Ramesh. If the student ID is 1, then the student name is Ramesh. Likewise, if the student ID is 2, then the student name is Naresh. So 2 means Naresh. So we can say that this functional dependency is correct. Next, let us take this functional dependency. Course ID determines course name. So that means the course name is depending on the course ID. If we know course ID, then we can easily tell what is the course name. CSE 1 course ID means the course name is C. Next to CSE 2 means DBMS. CSE 2 means DBMS. So we can say that the course name is depending on the course ID. But if we take the functional dependency, student ID comma course ID implies student name. Let's check whether it is correct or not. Here what is the student name? Ramesh is the student name. So Ramesh Student ID is 1, course ID is CSE1. Now let's take Ramesh. So Ramesh is the student name. Student ID is 1, but the course ID is changing from CSE1 to CSE2. So we can say that the student name is depending only on the student ID. Student name is not depending on the course ID. Here the course ID is changing. So we can say that the non-prime attribute depends on part of the candidate key. Here part of the candidate key means student ID. Here the non-prime attribute is not depending on the entire candidate key. So this is entire candidate key. So this is about what is partial dependency. So partial dependency means the non-prime attribute depends only on the part of the candidate key rather than entire candidate key. So we have to eliminate the partial dependency. We have a concept called second normal form. So to show that a relation is in second normal form, then we have to eliminate partial dependency. So in second normal form, we will discuss about how to eliminate the partial dependency.